Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Beyond the Truck podcast. I'm Jerry Curl, bringing you this episode today. You hear that every time. I probably need to come up with some fancy intro music and blasting words, whatever. Maybe I need to do that. But more importantly, I want to just remind you, thank you for listening. Thank you for continuing to show up. Thank you for everything you do. And we love and appreciate every one of you. I want to make sure that I remind you that we will be at Rantoul July 24th, that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that weekend. We will be speaking before the Tony Justice concert. We'll be helping open up the truck show. I'm calling it tearing up the tarmac, taking over the tarmac. Pride Truck Wash, all of you sponsors for that. Thank you. And Jay from Pride Truck Wash, I want to say you're a great man. Got to know you through some other friends, professionals in this industry. What a great human being you are. If you are not using Pride Truck Wash, I'm going to ask you, why not? Get out there, support Pride Truck Wash, and show them some love. I guarantee you, you will meet an amazing individual, and great people attract great people. Great companies are made of great people, and them great people do great things. They do a great job. Where I get the honor of going to work every day and being around the highest achieving professional drivers. When they tell me Pride Truck Wash is the place to go, who do you think I'm going to listen to? You betcha. So Jay, brother Jay, we love you, appreciate you. Had so many conversations with you. Keep doing what you're doing in life to help people. Keep doing what you're doing in life to serve our professional drivers. And I stand alongside you, my friend, and I wish you the best. So everyone listen to this. I want you to share it right now, and I want you to get to Pride Truck Wash. I don't care which one. And you know what I want you to do? I want you to post your pictures here for Pride Truck Wash. Why you're in there, why they're doing it, what your truck looks like. I want you to drop your comments here. Get me your pictures from Pride Truck Wash, and let's help this get going. Because you know what? The number one is too small a number to be great on its own. So there we go. I wanted to get that out of the way because he's been on my mind for a while. He's a great dude, great company. But you know what? You're great people, and great people do great things. And I've been talking lately about the destination that we so often seek, and we forget about the journey that's within our lives to get there. That journey is the meaningful part. The journey's where we learn, but that journey is also where we hurt, we grow, we love, and everything. And I often talk to you also about, if you're the smartest in your group, you're in the wrong group. You should be in the group that challenges you. And the group that I'm in, I had our hour-long meeting yesterday. And in that group, I'm challenged. And I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't been disciplined in attending them lately because I've been wrapped up in really, really growing beyond the truck and trying to move with that. And I thought, you know what? Where's your discipline, Jerry? You're slipping. I'm human. I got back in and I dug in there, and you know what? Schedule around your schedule. You know what's got to be done. And for all of you in Accelerate, you give me 1 hour a week. 1 hour a week is all I want. 60 minutes. 60 minutes of all that. And we dive in, and we drive in, we dig in to what we need to do to achieve at that highest level. And I want to say thank you. And I need to do the same for myself. I challenge myself, and I get in this group, and I'll be straight up, many of you knowing it's run by Ben Newman. I don't compare myself to Ben or anybody else in there, but what I do is I learn, and I sit there, quick to listen, slow to speak, and I'm challenged, just like I want you to be challenged. So if you want to challenge yourself, give me an hour a week. Give me that hour a week, and I guarantee you, we'll work on changing your life. And it makes me think today of the success. And it was said in this meeting by a young man that spoke to my heart. He wasn't doing it intentionally, knowing he was, but I felt like, man, them words were for me. And it's something that I believe deeply in. You know, the comment was success without connection and impact is failure. Connection without impact and commitment is failure. Failure is our enemy, isn't it? Yeah. And when you think about that comment, there's a whole lot written in there, isn't there? Yeah. We often seek success. We will go after success and not stop at anything. We will get up early. We will sacrifice family time. We will sacrifice things that we can never get back for success. And then many times that success comes at a very high cost. And that's fine. That's great. We need it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not here to say that we don't deserve greatness. We don't deserve the things that we want. Deserve the things that we need. Deserve the things you sought after in life. You deserve that. But also what we need to understand in that moment of deserving is who we become in that journey. That success. Success without that connection is loneliness, where maybe we step on people on the way and we don't care about nothing but ourselves, our own success, to achieve these accolades and these trophies and these awards to hang on the wall. If you notice behind me, there's no awards. That's what I did for years because, I had people tell me, Jerry, you'll never amount to a pile of crap. I felt I was looked over. I wasn't chosen. Whatever the case was. And what do we do as human beings? You'll never outwork me. You'll never outdo me. It becomes competitive. It becomes so internal that you know what? You give up everything just to prove yourself. To prove your what? To who? The person that we hear the most? You. That voice I said yesterday that runs in your own mind. The words that you speak go in your own ears. I hear myself as I talk to you. I hear the words coming back when people tell me, Jerry, you're pretty good at what you do. I want to be great at what I do. But what does that matter if I sit here lonely? I often tell you, if you want to lead higher, serve more. It's the serving the people. It's helping the people who to become who they need to become in life. And we do that at work. If you're hiring people, if you're leading people at work, you're leading people if you like it or not. They're looking at you. Maybe you're the CEO of the company, and then you got your next level of leadership below you, then the next level under them, then the next level under them. How many of you treat the custodian like you do the CEO? How many of you thank them? I remember flying home from the airport recently, and there was a young man in the restroom cleaning the restroom. And it was in New Jersey, to be honest with you. I thought, wow, this place is nice. What a nice restroom. How nice it is to go into a restroom that is clean, refreshing, smells clean, looks clean. And there was a young man in there cleaning that restroom. Smile on his face, just doing his job. And you can tell he was proud of his job. And I gave him a tip. Yeah, it was a monetary tip. But the other tip I give him? Keep doing what you're doing. You do a great job. Somebody's going to recognize this someday and change your life. Well, I did in that moment with the words, but I promise you, somebody will see that in that young man, because the way he does one thing is the way he does everything. That's what success is about, is the connections you build along the way, the people that you help rise to that level. As leaders, we have an obligation in this world, is to create better leaders. And the people that you are leading, you're mentoring. It's important to understand that, because they will serve as you serve them. And them accolades on the wall and on the shelf will collect dust someday. And when you're gone, they'll get boxed up and put away and sold or thrown away. And nobody will ever remember them. But as you transcend into heaven, your feelings, your devotion to people will live forever. Yes. And that comes to the impact that you're making, the impact that you're leaving, your thumbprint, your fingerprint that you leave in this world on people's soul, on their heart, that they will never forget. Because I'm going to remind you, as human beings, we need connection, community, and clarity. And it is clear who the people in your life are that will lead you, that are committed to you, connect with you, and that impact your life. They help you see that vision of greatness. They help you restore and maintain self-worth. They help you provide the vision in life that you need to achieve greatness. They help you overcome the bitterness and the blindness that you have been suffering with, that you have been dealing with. These are seasons in life. But the impact we leave with people will live forever. Think about it. Hundreds of years later, we still hear about the impact that our forefathers had on this country, haven't they? If you look behind me, you'll see the Bill of Rights and Declaration of Independence. What an impact, especially going into this holiday of July 4th. It's not about who you are. It's about what you are. I need to say that one again. It's not about who you are. It's about what you are. Who you are is very important. It is the most important thing. It's your honesty, your integrity, your authenticity. I should say who you are is the most important, as I always tell you. What you are will really, really impact people. But the true who you are, yeah, I often tell you, that is the most important thing. And I want you today to get out there and remember that the success that you're chasing really, really boils down to the impact that you're leaving, who you're helping in the way, who you can take along with you. Because you surely don't want to get to that area or to that goal line, to that finish line of success and find out that, boy, it's lonely here. I tell you, the high road is lonely, yeah. There's people on it. There's more people getting on it every day. I understand that. I also want you to know that it's your obligation to help these people see that high road. And it can be challenging, but God put them in your life for a reason. So today, I want you to get out there. I want you to make an impact in this world. Make an impact. You know, and I asked you the other day to share it in our social media here, the people you come across. Hey, do the same thing here. I would love to see some connection. I would love to see some sort of impact. And that tells me you're on your path to greatness, to the success that you want. I don't measure success in the dollars or the people that follow me, the likes. Do I look at it? Yeah. I don't measure it that way. The only one I got to measure myself is against me. I want to outdo myself today than I was yesterday, and tomorrow I want to outdo myself from today. So as you go through today, I want you to understand one thing. Who you are is really the most important thing you have in life. It tells me who you are in your heart. What you are does matter, because what you are really tells me who you are. What you are, who you are, why you are, is your mission in life. I I teach that, I coach that all the time, whatever you want to call it. That is your mission in life. And my mission today in life is hope that this message gets to as many people as possible. So you achieve the success that you're looking for. And in that way, you're able to help people along that way. And this is all something I learned in an hour yesterday. By one man's comment that he probably thought nothing of it. But I could tell it was authentic. It come from his heart. I could hear the crackle in his voice. I could hear the compassion, the connection he made with me, and the impact he left with me. He achieved some true success yesterday. And I'm sharing that with you today because I hope that you achieve that true success that you deserve. Love and appreciate every single one of you. Be safe, be great. And I know many of you are working. Many of us are able to stay home today and enjoy this day because of many of you that are working. Thank you for doing what you do. Don't stop doing what you're doing. We won't stop what we're doing. We love you. We appreciate you. Be safe. Be super fantastic. And remember one thing. You're impacting people if you like it or not. Take the high road. They'll remember you. Love you. Be great.